From a classroom teacher to a selfless social worker with a master's degree, a self-made woman with loads of personal life experiences and challenges. She stops at nothing to reach people from all parts of the world. To be motivated and inspired, it is time to connect with Caroline's Motivational Television, CMTV.
Happy International Day of the Girl! In commemoration of the International Day of the Girl 2020, GIRLABILITY decided that engaging IDP girls in an empowerment project will be an ideal way of celebrating. So settling for a soap production skills training which will see the women and girls learn how to produce soap and start a small-scale business for themselves, the planning phase began immediately with the IDP women in mind. So given that the IDP women are all over the place in the Kumba community, it did not take the field coordinator any time to fill out spots for this training. Within 2 days, we had over 50 women registered and ready to participate. Knowing that there were going to be more women coming up to register for this, we had to put a mark on the number that we were expecting or the number that we were going to work with. The number that we were going to train will be determined by the funding, the amount of funding that we receive. And so the decision to have a cut-off line on the list of those who were going to be trained was very tough, but we had to do it. Here is a recap of the planning phase and the events of this day captured in pictures and videos. Here is Mr. Mutale Bryan, the outreach coordinator for GIRLABILITY, in his outreach venture to recruit young women for the skills training in commemoration for the International Day of the Girl. He met with Miss Irene from Dikome, a young woman with 2 children who fled her village after losing most of her family members to violence. She is now seeking refuge in the Kumba community where she is homeless and unemployed. She states that if she receives the skills training from GIRLABILITY, she will be able to provide for her 2 children.
Brian Mutale, I'm the field coordinator for one NGO program called GIRLABILITY. So we're there out for talk with internally displaced persons like Una, where I know say Una don't run Una various homes and for camp for this place. So
Mrs. Ambai also fled her village 1 year ago, and she now resides in the Kumba community, where she sells koki to make ends meet in order to feed her huge family. And here we also have Miss Andine, who fled her village of Bole 8 months ago to seek refuge in Kumba, and she now lives here with her children, her grandmother, her nieces and nephews, and she states that the house that she lives in is always flooded, but she has no choice but to stay there because there is no other place to go. She feels that if she receives this skills training from GIRLABILITY, she will be able to provide for her grandmother, her children, her nieces and nephews. GIRLABILITY staff setting up the training ground in preparation for training.
The history of this NGO. GIRLABILITY is a registered non-for-profit association based here in Cuba. GIRLABILITY was founded in 2012. The founder and executive director, Madame Caroline Okuba, is a counselor and social worker based in Canada. Madame Caroline Okuba has a soft spot for women and girls issues, and she will stop at nothing to ensure that help reaches every woman in need. She formed GIRLABILITY so that she can provide programs and services for girls and women, how Abike Ona at the beginning of the program. We offer services such as counseling, home management, pregnancy and educational support. This program and services are for girls and women only and are meant to improve their social and economic lives.
Work with participants through group formation, cooperative, or any other way we will network.
Here are some still pictures of the event. These amazing end results will never have been achieved without the generosity of our founders. And so, in humility, we would like to express our gratitude for your tremendous support that you showed towards the success of this event. The women are very impressed, they are excited, and they are happy.
Good day, Madam Caroline Bukwe. My name is Maria Mario. I'm from Mato. My village is Mato, but I live now at Anglican. Madam, we are so grateful for putting of this kind of project because nowadays it is really rare to have such women have a zeal to help another people. Things are really tough, and for these things that you have done, it has really bring the change. At least it has given us the courage that we have somewhere we belong. Because we thought all hope were lost when our houses were burned. But for all this you have done, Madam, we are so grateful. Thank you. We pray may the Almighty God bless and replenish you.
Good day, Madam Caroline Mukwe. My name is Dina Glennis Morrissey. I come from Bubakundu. I just want to appreciate you for the good thing that you have done for us. How to make soap, savon, bleach, and thermomedicated soap. Madam, I just want to say thank you, and I wish that you give us another opportunity to make other things. Thank you.
Good day, Madam Caroline Bukwe. My name is Obasekune. I come from Bole, but right now I'm living in Kamaliko. I just want to say thank you for everything because without you, we wouldn't have been here. And thank you for the things that you have said. We love you. Thank you.
Good day, Madam Caroline Bukwe. My name is Lukinda Edwidge Towe. I'm from Mato, but right now I sit at Kamam Anglican Junction. So I'm so grateful for the great things that you have done in my life, and I've learned so many things: how to make soap, to make medicated soap, to make bleach. So I'm very grateful. Thank you so much.
Very inspired, and they are already attesting that these skills that they've received is going to go a long way in their lives because they are more than ready to start their small scale businesses as soon as they get the startup fund. Many a times we're focusing on the girl child who has succeeded in life, who is breaking bounds, who is making a name for themselves. But then we forget about those who are in need in the suburbs, those who are in need in remote places, and they don't have help. We are encouraging you all to touch a young life, touch the life of a woman, a young girl who is struggling, and give them a purpose of living. Because it's hard to make it when you don't have that role model who stands there and believes that you can do something good in life. So let us continue to believe in the skills that these women have, because if we do not have conversations with them, we will not know that these skills are internal. These skills are in them for us to build it for them. We need to go to these suburbs and inspire them from there. Because from what I saw in this little project, the women were so inspired to a point where they were just screaming their joy and appreciation. Some of them, they were receiving certificates for the first time. This means a lot to them because they've not even been in school for a very long time because of the internal issues that are going on in the environment. But this skills training, which brought them together to share their experiences, it really inspired them to a way that they came to an understanding that people do care. And so to the founders again, let your generosity continue to inspire as many as you are touched to bless. And through me, you have inspired so many lives out there. The women are happy, the women are inspired, they are more than ready and willing to start their small scale businesses as soon as they get the startup fund. We appreciate all your support, and we say don't stop, keep giving, because the more you give, the more you're blessing so many people out there, and they are praying for you to make sure that wherever the funds came from, it will be replenished 1,000-fold. We thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your open-mindedness. We thank you for believing in this project and making it happen, because your efforts are not going in vain, but rather it is changing lives. God bless our participants in this project. God bless our wonderful founders and partners. And God bless GIRLABILITY Girls Empowerment Association.